Hello, welcome to SIS online classes. Myself Kader Khan. Today I will teach you class 4 science remaining part of this chapter, food bagging in plants. Last video I discussed structure of leaves, function of stomata, how plants make their food, how plants uses of their food. Today I discuss unusual plants. Many types of unusual plants. First of one, insectivorous plants. First of one, insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants. What is insectivorous? A plant eats insects is called insectivorous plants. A plant eats insects is called insectivorous plant. Like pitcher plant. Pitcher plants, sandleaf plants, etc. So, insectivorous plants is a plant eats insects is called insectivorous plants. Insectivorous plants like pitcher plants, sandleaf plants eats insects and absorb energy from this or that insects. Is that clear? Next one, non-green plants. Next one, non-green plants. Non-green plants. A plant has no chlorophyll. No chlorophyll is called non-green plants. A plant has no chlorophyll. Chlorophyll means green pigment in their leaves. So a plant has no chlorophyll or green pigment is called non-green plants. Non-green plants like mushroom, mold, etc. Whenever non-green plants, that means no chlorophyll is where these plants give energy or give energy. These plants give energy dead plants or decaying plants or animals. Non-green plants cannot make their own food because of no chlorophyll or no green pigment. No chlorophyll or non-green pigment like mushrooms and molds. Next one, colored plants. Plants have many types of color. That means leaves purple, yellow, red, but no chlorophyll is there. Chlorophyll means green pigment is there. So these plants are called color plants. These plants are called color plants. Like proton, but these types of plants make their own food. But these types of plants make their own food by the process of photosynthesis. Whenever no chlorophyll or no green pigments but have colored pigment, so the colored plants make their own foods, like proton, etc. Next one, many plants have no leaves but have modified stems. No leaves. Some plants have no leaves but have modified stems, like cactus, no leaves but have modified stems. Cactus is a desert plant. Modified stems shed water, flowing of excess water, and have the modified stems have green. But modified stems have already green. So the cactus or no leaves but modified stems like cactus make their own food by the process of photosynthesis in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll. By the help of water, minerals, and presence of carbon dioxide in the air of no leaves but modified state. So, if other plants make their own food on leaves, but cactus make their own foods on modified stems. So cactus has another characteristics, make their own foods on your modified stems. Next, flowing of energy. Animal beings as well as human beings eat plants, eat indirectly plants like leaves, stems, fruits and flowers, but the plant make their own food by the help of sun's energy or solar energy, and we or animal beings eat this food and get energy by the help of plants made any types of foods or any parts of these plants. So the flowing of energy, first of one, plants make their own food by sun's energy. So all over we are told or spoken that almost all over the last or minimum or the maximum source of energy of the earth or of the world is sun's energy. Give us sun's energy. Give us sun's energy. But one flowing of energy of various types or various direction. Let's see the chart of the following energy from green plants to another animal beings. Plants, sun's energy, human beings, animals. And animals, three types of herbivorous, carnivorous, omnivorous. Plants make their own food by the help of sun energy and flowing of the energy. Two parts, human beings and animal beings. Human beings and animal beings. Animal beings have sub parts, herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. What is herbivorous? Animal eats grass is called herbivorous. Animals, carnivorous, flesh of small animals, omnivorous, both plants and flesh of small animals. So herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. So flowing of energy chart is from plants to human, animal subtopic is three: herbivorous, carnivorous and omnivorous. Now I will discuss next topic, balance by animal and plants of the earth. First of one, we are known to all animal beings take in breathing system, take in oxygen and give out carbon dioxide, whereas plants in the presence or in the process of photosynthesis take in carbon dioxide and give out same quantity of oxygen. So balance animal and plants. Animals take in oxygen O2 and give out carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide is CO2. Animal taking oxygen presence in air give out carbon dioxide, whereas animals give out carbon dioxide but plants take in carbon dioxide. Take in carbon dioxide and give out oxygen. Give out oxygen. So the total system of our environment, animals as well as plants, depends each other because of taking oxygen give up plants, give up carbon dioxide taking plants, give up carbon dioxide by the animals and take in carbon dioxide by the plant. So the chain system or the cyclic process of our environment is most important to us. Animals and plants needs to live each other. And second one, first one, oxygen and depends each other. Animal and plants depends each other. So balancing system of our environment is balanced. Second one, our environment more animals, whereas less plants. More animals but less plants. More animals but less plants. More animals give out oxygen, give out carbon dioxide. So more. And plants give out carbon dioxide, give out oxygen. Give out oxygen. So no balancing system is there because of excess of carbon dioxide. No more plants and excess of animals, but no more oxygen to take in. Is that clear? And third one, less animal, more plants. Less animals, more plants. So less than give up carbon dioxide and maximum give up oxygen. Here no balancing system of our environment because of less animals but more plants. More plants, less animal but more plants. For photosynthesis process, no require the balancing carbon dioxide. So excess of oxygen or less than carbon dioxide is there. No balancing system is there on our So ultimately we decide more and more trees. So government has decided planting more and more trees because of balancing system of environment. Balancing system of our environment. No excess carbon dioxide or no excess oxygen. Same quantity of oxygen and same quantity of carbon dioxide. So take in animals take in oxygen, then plants give out oxygen same quantity. So the balancing system of our environment is balanced. So planting more and more trees, and the chapter is now ended. So next video I will discuss next chapter